air system. I'm actually putting this stuff is called plumber's tape onto the connectors. So I figured I'm going to go live and show you guys the process that I'm going through here, setting up the air system for the first room in the house. So this is going to be more like a work video. I just want to document this. I'm probably going to make it members only eventually. So if you are not a member, this is a good reason why you should become a member. So I'm putting this tape to make a better seal here. And I've used this all my life, so I'm not worried about it. But I do have a question. I'll probably ask that once more if you have joined in as well. What's going on, Mason? What's going on, Leo? Essentially, is this stuff toxic to your fish in your aquarium? What's going on, Big Tank Hank? How you doing, brother? What's going on, Bobby Mercer? Glad a lot of you guys have had time to join in. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're watching this on the replay, hit the like button as well. It helps me out quite a bit. Get this video out to more people like yourselves. So essentially, I'm using these connectors. So I'm gonna go up top. It's super hot up here. So what I want to do is have this connector done up here. So I'm using my trusty ladder, and I'm connecting it to this other tube, which I have pre-installed before I started the video, so that's a good seal. We'll go do a close-up, but essentially then it's going to connect here into the pump, right? The pump is inside the closet, and there's going to be a loop going around the room, all the way around the room, and connecting back. So we'll make that connection right now. Okay. So this is basically me doing work. I just want to show you guys, this is how I do it. This pump is from Gemco. A lot of these parts, except this stuff, is actually from Home Depot. You can buy this from Home Depot. Prices have gone up on everything, so it's kind of sucky. Stupid just inflation. But yeah, so let's make a good connection here by putting some tape. If you guys know if this stuff is toxic to animals, let me know, because I'm under the assumption that it is not toxic to animals, but, you know, and obviously in this particular application it is not toxic. We've tested this before. This is what was running in the previous fish room, so we know that it is not toxic outside of water, but I want to know if it is inside of your tank. I've used this for all kinds of things inside the tank. Overflows, you know. Alright. So, since I'm already up here, I'm going to make this first connection. And then we'll look at the whole connected unit. And let's get it where we want. There we go. Get close up. Oh, there's this thing if you guys watching. Hope you're not looking at my arse. Well, you kind of are. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's get a good seal up here. Because this is going to shake and wiggle and do all sorts of things. And I do not want this popping out on me. Alright. Okie dokie, Pokey. You got a good seal. Just gonna give it another couple of little whacks just to get it all up in there. Alright. Okie dokie. Okay. Got the first connector in. We're going to put a loop up on top. I'm using these particular hooks and zip ties. This is exactly what I did in the previous fish room. Nothing different. Directly into the drywall. This Roof is pretty lightweight, and with so many of these holding it in the drywall, it's strong enough to hold the weight and some. So it's not, I'm not too worried about that. What's going on, Joe? How you doing, bro? Ours. Oh, it's about 27, 28 degrees up in here right now. So to anybody that is not in the rest of the world, so somebody that's in America, I'll try to give you guys an idea what that is. It's about 82 degrees Fahrenheit. 82, 83 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's quite warm in here. So we're gonna use this hook. And what's going on, Robert? What's going on, Kenneth? How you doing, Lunatic? Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. What's going on, YS? Okay. Alright, so let's put up this hook in. Let's use one of these cute little ones. I have a whole bottle of them, various sizes and stuff. Let's try using one of these cute little guys. See if it works for our application here. It should. I'm trying to find the stud, but my stud finder doesn't seem to work with this particular surface because it's not flat enough. So we're going commando, just like, you know, straight into the drywall. So this one, I kind of want to find the stud, but I'm not too worried because I have so many hooks. It's holding up. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Okay, hold up. Let me come in. Reposition the camera. There we go. Alright, I'm going up here. Onto the roof. Alright, that seems like it's holding already. Okay, so since we have it already kind of holding right there, I might need a bigger zip tie. Yep, I need a bigger zip tie. Alright. Fail. Epic fail. Alright. That's why I have a whole bottle of these bad boys. And girls, see? Various sizes. I'm trying to use some of the small guys because I paid for those too, right? If I don't use them, then they're just gonna sit. You only set these types of things up like, you know, every so often, you know, every time you move is when you set this up. Let's put this guy back in. Did I just misgender the zip tie? I don't care. Alright. Let's see. These guys are small too. These are all for electrical. These are all electrical zip ties. So I don't think we can use any of those. The next size up is the white guys, which are the same size. Okay, so we can't use those. Alright, let's put those there. Next size up are... Okay. Well, the blue ones, the blue guys are not that much bigger, they're the same size. Alright, so none of those are going to work for our application. It has to be one of these, which we have a lot of, so I'm not too worried. Alright, so let's put the extras back in because I already have one up. Wow. I don't know how they had this all packed in here because I can't even get half of it back in. There's a lot more outside. So somebody just became a member. What's going on, Devmoy? Welcome to Advanced Fish and Play Co Puppy. How are you? Thank you for becoming a member again. I know you remember before. What's going on, George? Oh, I don't know how hot it is outside. It's hot outside. It's super hot outside. What's going on, Steven? How are you, buddy? Yes, we are moving into a larger setup. So here we go. Let's try this again. So second attempt. Let's see if I'm going to be successful this time, okay? This is a tacting life, actually. If you don't succeed the first time, you have to keep going. You don't keep doing the exact same thing over and over because that's kind of stupid. But there we go. Got it in there. And she's going to hold. And I have enough slack. Should have given myself a little bit more slack to connect the loop going across the other side. Maybe give myself a little bit more slack here somehow. So I want it to bend, but I don't think it will. I think it should be fine. Alright, so we got the one side set up. Okay, let's not fall. Alright, let's answer some questions real quickly. Like how I am not able to get the zip ties back into the bottle. Oh, very nice, Deb Moy. Very nice. I know you have some very nice fish over there, so super excited for that. Okay. I know I have to shave my pits. I haven't done that in a few weeks. I've been busy working, guys and girls. Like a lot of days. Today was my first actual day off, and even yesterday I had the afternoon off, but it was all to do like paperwork and crap. I should probably not put these back yet because I need to get in there again. Okay, so let's leave those out for now. Alright. I do not know Mr. Ben, but I would like to. Okay, so I'll show you guys what I have so far. Okay, so I got the air coming across for these guys here. That's a 20 outlet thingamajiggy, and it's connected all the way across to the pump, which is inside of that. Okay, so that's the pump connector. Pretty nicely tight and connected. I might have to play around in there for a bit, get that all sorted out. Connect all of these properly, put hooks on, and attach it more to the walls. But essentially, that's what's going to happen throughout this entire room. And then eventually, we're going to have the connector going out through the door, straight across into all the other rooms. And then each room is going to have its own air loop and pump, connecting back to the central loop, and then pumping air throughout the entire facility. So the whole upstairs is going to have a loop going around through all the rooms, essentially. The downside is none of the room doors can be closed. But since I'm the only person living here, that is not too much of an issue. You know what I mean? I can still, do my thing without not too much concern. It's really hot. Sorry, sweating like a pig. What's going on, Johnny? Super excited. Very, very nice, Deb Moy. Congratulations. Super, super awesome. Deb Moy, Samantha, right? What's going on, Rohan? How you doing? Yeah, artists. That's how I say it. All right. So the next plan is to get the air loop going around and also set up the other side, which is over here. Okay, I'm not gonna live stream for too much longer because I'm sweating like a pig, but I'll do it like a little bit longer while I do this work. And I also want to set up 8-pack over there, so there's air coming out of that into these tanks here, and I might put a tank by the window eventually. right? So then 20 pack for all of these tanks that are going on this side, or that are already here on this side. So I don't have to run all these wires on the floor. Essentially, it's gonna look real nice when it's all set up. It's gonna be tanks all around. You know, you can sit in the middle, drink beer, watch the fish. That's the plan. Same idea, the next room over, and the third room also. My bedroom's just gonna have the zebra playco tanks. So super cool. And the basement, you guys already saw the first room in the basement already has fish in it. We'll go down there and look at those guys and girls in a bit. They're super pretty. We'll also look at some other cool stuff throughout the house as we're going along. I did move some things around which I think you guys would like to see. I moved some of the paintings around because I realized that there are some issues with that, and so I did that. Really quickly, I want to highlight this tank. Show you guys how this looks. So, Playco tank. Now, this is only suitable for one species of Playcos, but at the moment there are about 4 or 5. So we are going to remedy that pretty soon as we set up the tanks for all the different species of Playcos we have in the fish room. Same thing applies here, which doesn't have a light, so I'm not going to show that tank right now. But I just set this up temporarily to house all my Playcos and to have them in a comfortable place whilst the rest of the room is being set up. I am not kidding you, there's over 100 Playcos in this tank. About 50 adults. Between 45 and 50 adults, and the rest are all juveniles. There's actually more than 100 when you count all the juveniles. So, but you can't see any of them because they're always hiding. There's some 397s hanging out together. There's some 333 de Moss. There's a 199 in there. There's another 199 in that cave. And there's another 397 in that cave. There's another 333. You know, like, so they're all in there. But they're all like packed together because of the move. They just didn't have space to go into their own tanks because I didn't have enough power head filters to set up all the tanks that I needed at the new place. So yeah, these are some of the challenges we overcame. Haven't lost. We lost the Capitanos a couple of days ago, so that's pretty sad. But aside from that, I haven't really lost some Playcos, which is good. Through the whole move, things were like pretty good with that. So, damn, Jonathan, that's crazy. Guppies are easy for angels. Oh yeah, guppies breed quite easily. Especially like some of the mud strains, I think they are super duper easy to breed. Some of the higher end strains, it takes a little bit of work, but it's not like the end of the world challenge, you know. They're pretty easy fish. So I just got some more hooks. We're gonna go on the other side, connect these up first. What's going on, Scaper? Member for 8 months. How you doing, buddy? What's up, what's up, what's up? Hope you're having a good day, Carlos. Yeah, thank God for central air. I think it's in Canada you have to have central air to rent out a house. You can't rent out a house without air conditioning. Or apartments, I think, also have that bylaw or you know, provincial laws protecting tenants from shitty landlords. Mine's actually quite nice. They're super duper cool. So super happy with my landlords. Let me make some space up in here. There's a lot of water in this one, especially on the floor. In buckets, tanks. All these need to get sorted out, moved, redone, remade. Yeah, so lots of work in here. We're putting in work whenever we have time. How you doing, Lucky Blowns? What's going on, Jonathan? What do you say? Suffering comes to heating. Totally agreed. Yeah, I actually have my air conditioner turned off because I don't have any heaters in the tanks yet. And up here, I don't think I'm going to put in a lot of heaters. I don't really stay up here that often. I'm only here working. Rest of the time, I usually bake, you know. I'm at work or I'm downstairs or in the basement. The basement is quite nice and cool, actually. That's where the dog is most of the time, too. Because it's much cooler right now in the summertime than it is up here. So in this case, we're not even going to try to find the studs because we're not going into the studs. These don't need to go that high into the ceiling. Alright, then we move my trusty ladder over into the area and need to work it. Okey-dokey. Switching the air lines. Alright. I don't know if you guys can see me. Can you see me? Yeah, hello. This is Malik. If I fall, dial 911. If anybody in Toronto, you know? And be like, Apple Malik just fell off the ladder. And so I'm just going to go on top of the tanks. So I need the air right on top of them. Maybe I should go on the wall. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I go on the wall or on the tank? I think the wall might be a better look. Right? More contained. Sorry, I didn't mean to show you guys my tushy if that was what happened. But we can get this done today. And today's the only day I have to get this done this week. So I'm not really measuring nothing. I know exactly how long these things are. I have quite a few of them, so I'm not too worried about anything. Just going in, putting it in. But if you guys are doing this, measure first before you guys do this. Okay. It's hard to get to the wall because there's tanks right underneath it. Alright. It's not going as planned. But I will get it in there. It's just so far away from where I'm standing. So it's kind of unsafe to bend any further. If I go any higher, it doesn't really help. So, yeah. Might be like a piece of something in there, so I'm gonna try to go a little away from that. There we go. Oh yeah, it's a metal siding. Okay, I got it. Alright, this is like taking forever. Oh, and I'm tired. Oh my god. This is why I like my job. I don't have to work this hard at my job. I work pretty hard, but not this hard. I need a drill. You know what? This requires more work than just going in. You need to drill like a pilot hole. Alright, here we go. I'm going to use my trusty drill to drill a little pilot hole at the spot where I want it to go into. And then, okay, where was I trying to put this? Alright. Drop my drill bit. Got the pilot hole drilled. And that's not gonna be easy to find back there. Telling that right now. And I need that drill bit to continue to finish this rest of this work. So that's a bummer. But yeah, this is what I'm dealing with today. It's been going well, but like these little things that happen, kind of, you know, take up some time. It was going really well before, but this side I had to, it's a little farther than expected. Okay, hold on, okay? Give me a minute, I gotta go find this drill bit. Give me about 30 seconds. Let me find the drill bit. And make sure you guys are not looking at my tushy. Great, it's really under a tank. And I can't see which tank it is because it's really under there. Huh. So this is something I have to actually remedy also. Is that the tanks, I want to move them about a foot away from the walls so I can go behind them and access, because Joe says I'm working damage. My channel members are awesome. Huge shout out to all the channel members. So what I wanted to say was, I don't know what Mike did, but thanks Leo. I wanted to move the tanks away from the walls so when this type of stuff happens, I can go behind them and take whatever that falls behind them. And I want to also give space underneath the tank so I can put stuff, you know what I mean? Like store like things that I need for the particular tanks, breeder boxes and stuff. Oh, I think I can bang them. Hold on. Should be able to. Okay, it's not letting me. Hold on. Where's his comment? Oh my god, these guys are crazy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to start. What's going on, Ray? So, yeah. My drill bit's back there, so now that's kind of screwing my plan, but I'm going to still get this done. So let's get the first one in because... There we go. Don't be looking at my arse, okay? Alright, where the punch this hole now? In here, I think. Okay. There we go. It's going in. Oh, that went in by itself. It wasn't even a pilot hole. Alright. Okay, first one's in. Got the second one. Just gonna go commando. Balls to the walls. No? Alright, let's do this one. The trick is to kind of puncture the part, the drywall with the eye hook. Alright, I need to move closer to this thing. You know what? I gotta say something. It's so funny because I don't know if any of you guys take the subway or the train, I used to live in Toronto downtown, and the train is the easiest, most fastest way to get downtown in Toronto. So the one thing I've noticed is after about 9:30, 10 o'clock, until about 2:30, 3 o'clock, in the train you see the most weirdest people. Like, I don't know why, but that's the time you see the most weirdest people, and the same thing seems to apply online as well. So like, you know, during the midday in North America, the most weirdest people are online, generally speaking. Now obviously like the cool people are online too, but you guys are, but you see like how many like weird comments we're getting just now, and whatever, you guys have timed them out. So I've noticed that even on the train, which is an odd observation. Alright, let's try to get these last two screws in. Whilst. Alright, once I do this, I'm going to go crack up here. Okie dokie pokies. Alright, let's go. Okay, don't be looking at my arse, okay? Look somewhere else. Alright. Man, it just poked the hole there. There it is. Okay, I gotta move the ladder over because it's not where it's supposed to be. It's not catching, guys. The other one caught pretty easily. Okay, I got it. There we go. It caught. Oh. Okay. Two down. Like a million more to go. Okay. Okay. Start there. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of work, guys. Oh, that one caught quite easily. Here, here. Okay. Okay, got those in. I'm gonna give you guys a little pointer. If you are setting one of these up and you're using PVC, you would have to find the studs and go into the studs. Because if you just go into the drywall, the weight of the PVC loop might be too heavy for these little hooks to hold into the drywall with, especially if you're going with the thicker PVC. So it's safer to go directly into the studs and then have the loop attached that way. But since I'm not going into the studs, this is not a permanent setup per se, in 4 or 5 years potentially, or that's or more. We would tear this down and set up into a new place. So these loops are plug and play for that particular reason, and they're not too heavy, and there's not a lot of PVC on it. It's mostly flex tubing. That's why I can do directly into the drywall. Okay, so just wanted to add that there. What's going on, Charlie? Very nice. Thank you for being here. That tank looks like a jungle. I just set it up. What's going on, Stubbs? How you doing, Chewy? Where's Chewy? I can't even see him. Naked HD. Where do you find these people, right? Like crazy. I'm telling you, craziest people online during the daytime. 19 minutes behind on the live, eh? Disappointing. Just kidding, buddy. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. You guys are all awesome. All my channel members, huge shout out. And it's great because I get to send a message real quick when I'm gonna do these surprise live streams. Like, yo, I'm going live in now. In now time. In now minutes. Okay, I'm gonna step on my phone, which let's not do that. Alright, so the next loopy part for the loop is this manifold. Again, these are all custom built by Gemco. John, you can call him, get these built. They're not that expensive. You can tell him the requirements you have for your fish room, and he will design you your air system with you together. So it's not like he's doing all the work or you're doing all the work. The two of you together create this magnificent masterpiece of an air system. Okay? So we're gonna got some more of these zip ties and put them on here ahead of time, because we don't need to worry about. This is all very modular. It's very plug and play. So I know I said that a million times now, but it's because it's a truth. It's a very truth. It's a very plug and play setup. Okay? So I'll show you guys how this is set up real quickly. And again, don't be looking at my arms. Okay? That is not the intention. You see it, close your eyes. Alright. Okay, now we're back up here. I know you guys are trying to look at my arms, but don't. Alright, so first up we're going to set up the corner hook. This is the easiest one to go. And then we're going to do the middle guy. And we will have a grip. There we go. Alright, it's already holding. And then we just have to set up the last one. And then you guys can see it. Give me another 30 seconds. And put this guy up. And like I said, it's very plug and play. Everything is just, pretty straightforward. There we go. It's turning around a little bit, so I'm going to show you guys what we got though. So it's the second power air bar. It's a 20 pack, so it has 20 outlets. There's a bunch of tanks down here and then here, so it's going to feed all those tanks, plus the breeder boxes and everything else. that might be attached to it. And then we will go downstairs and we'll find the other air loop that I need for here, because I'm going to set up an 8-pack in the corner there, because I want to have a lot of air. So initially I was trying to be stingy, trying to maximize all the manifolds that I had, and then not buy any new manifolds. And I realized, you know, I'm setting this up one time, and if I have to buy a few manifolds, so be it. So this is the new plan, and we are executing this new plan. What's going on, Sandy? All right, let's find the 8-pack that we need. This guy right here. Actually, you know what? This already has a bleed valve, so we're gonna use this as it is. We don't even need to worry about anything here. And it comes with a lot of wiring. So we don't even need to open a new bar of wires or a new bale of wires. Here. There I am carrying my 8-pack up the stairs. And as we're going up the stairs, I'm going to show you guys something. So first of all, I had time yesterday. I hung this and it's ready to go. And I moved Sandy's painting from where it was to this new location because I believed this is a much safer and visible location for the paintings. Mostly because having these beautiful priceless pieces of art next to aquariums seems like some accident waiting to happen. Even if a fish jumped and hit the watercolors, it would ruin the painting, you know, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to put them here in my stair hallway. There's going to be other paintings here, and the rest of it, you know, going to be all her stuff most likely. And then we're going to try to put lighting on each painting. I already sourced the lights and stuff. I just had to get some money together to buy them, to have lighting on all of her work. And that's a card she sent me, and a feather from her bird that she sent me. And if you guys want to get custom artwork done by Sandy Diamond, she does commission work. If you want to print up this particular artwork, you can also do that. It's quite large actually. It's like 3.5 feet by like 2.5 feet or something like that. It's quite large. Let me go up top and show you guys. There we go. Try to maneuver my way around the room. See how big it is? There it is. It's gorgeous, right? And having a light on it would be real nice. So all the space that we're not going to be having tanks beside, so there's no moisture being built up. That's my main concern, because I did not want it to get ruined. I might even get a plastic cover for it also, just to make it more safer. Steven sent me a message, but I can't open it because I'm already using the iPad. So I'm going to check it in a second when I find my phone, which is in the room somewhere. Alright, we're back with the 8-pack. Here we are. There we are. So I don't know if I want to have this here. It might not be the best place for it. So I might actually just take that off. So I'm going to show you guys how amazing these things are, okay? Careful not to break any of the manifolds. These things are amazing. As amazing as they are quite expensive. Alright. See? Comes apart. Okay? So now this piece I can put aside to put it wherever I want. This is my manifold. Comes with these pieces which can be taken apart. I'm going to try to take this one off and attach one of these, which is a straight outlet. So this piece is going to come off, and this piece is going to go on. Okay? have a lot of these spare parts also that they sent me, as well as the ones I bought from Home Depot. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is not my first rodeo, but it's definitely an adventure by itself also, because it's quite a bit of work to set this whole thing up. So I need pliers for this. I'm gonna go downstairs and get the pliers. So whilst we do that, let me try to do it by hand if I can. Oh, yep. I have pliers. Okay. Oh, that hurts. Probably shouldn't do that too often. I don't want to break my teeth or anything. Okay. So, see? Plumber's tape. High quality stuff. Okay. I use this piece. Actually, we don't need to use this piece because it's clean again. I use this piece. Fits perfectly, so let me get some plumber's tape on there. Where be the plumber's tape? It's in my pocket. Alright. I'll get the questions after this, okay? And then I have to order food. And Steven sent a question also. I will get to you in just a moment. I'm sorry. Okay. So, I'm going to ask this question again. If anybody knows, please let me know. Is this stuff toxic to your fish or animals? I don't think so, but I don't know for sure. So, let me not make assertions that I don't actually know for sure. And ask the question from a more educated audience, which is a lot of you who are all here watching this. Me working on a Wednesday afternoon. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. I don't think it's Thursday anywhere in the world yet. It might be actually in some parts of Asia and Australia. So if you are from Asia or Australia, oh yeah, a good tight seal, see? Very tight. Tight like a tiger. Alright. And we're going to put some more of this good stuff here just to get this side ready. And you go up top. I don't want to go back and come back and look for plumber's tape. There we go. If you guys want to help with this process, you can donate by super chatting and also by going to Give, Send, Go. You know what I mean? All kinds of things you can do to help. It's not cheap. This whole process costed me almost $15,000 so far, excluding rent and bills. So, you know, any little bit helps. And we still have to buy a bunch of different stuff to set up throughout the fish room. So this is going to be up there, and that's going to continue to move throughout the room. Okay? So let me try to get up there in a bit. The first thing I need to do is to set up a piece to go here and around into the loop. So what I'm going to do is, since this is already here, I'm going to cut this guy as needed. So what I'm going to do is just get a basic measurement of how much I need. So let's move this over here carefully. Alright, there. Actually, what I might do is attach it first and then cut it. You know, executive decisions. Alright. Gotta move that back over to the other side. Let me get these buckets out of here. Actually, here now. So let's get them out of the room. guys out of the way also. Okay. Made some space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Aquamolique. You know, we are going through this journey together. Let's buy a boat and we'll take a boat. The road trip. You know what? There's people doing that, eh? There's people setting up tours. Oh, Canada. Definitely. Yeah, so I moved the painting, Sandy, because I didn't want water to get on them. And I realized having them beside the tanks was not the smartest idea. So we're going to put other stuff on top of the tanks. And we're going to end up putting the paintings on other parts of the house. Very nice spaces, obviously. I'm going to plan them out, get some lighting and everything. But away from the aquariums so that the water from the aquariums accidentally don't get onto them. And I'm also going to move the tanks over from the walls. One, to give me access, and two, to also have additional space to get back there, do maintenance work and stuff like that. Alright, so let me put this bad boy around my neck, like a python. There we go, sexy python pose. And then get the ladder over. Come on, baby. There she is. Okie dokie. Okay, this is going to be fun getting in there also. So first up, what we're going to do is we're going to plug this guy in, and then we're going to measure how much we need and then punch. So again, when we're looking at my tushy, I don't know if you guys can see it or can't see it. So we are making this connection, and I'll come back and show you guys. Once the connection is made, nice solid connection made. Very nice, very happy with it. Put this down and get the camera angle so you guys can see what I just did. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we made a connection over there. Okay, just remove this guy. Hold on, let me delete. Hide user from this channel. Done. Bye. Okay, so that guy's gone. Sorry is the okay. Yep, we got rid of that guy. Alright. He cannot see my tushy. Okay, so flipping the camera over. So now we're going to go up there. This is going to be fun and interesting because it's very difficult to get in there with all the mess on the floor. So I'm going to, first of all, remove all the mess. I think that's the first plan of action is to remove all the mess. Well, these are all stuff I need. It's not like garbage or anything. You know, it's like buckets of silicone and this and that and the third. Alright, there's 42 if you guys watch it. If you're watching this right now and you like this type of content, give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out quite a bit and also helps this video get to other people such as yourself. More people like you will get to watch this video because you gave it a thumbs up. There's like 21 thumbs up, so where's the rest of it? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of all the junk. Well, not get rid of them, but move them into another part of the room. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to move them out from there back to somewhere else after this point, but this is the whole process of moving. And we have a whole bunch of filters. These were from my friend. I bought them for 60 bucks. They're 6 years. They're great. They work. I'm going to go put them into a box where they're going to stay nice and safe until we're ready to plug them up. Okay. Alright, so they're moved. There's some space made. And we can get our ladder in here. So let's do that. And attach the rest of the the line. Okay. Let me answer some questions real quickly, because I don't want to neglect you guys and girls. And if you're watching this now, thumbs it up, because I'm sweating out here for you. Shuffling stuff around until it's all fit, and yes, yeah, hit the likes. Definitely hit the likes. Okay, let's see. Steven sent a question out here, so let me get to that. I found my phone, so Steven sent a video and asked if this is normal. Okay. Unfortunately, yes. They're fighting for territory. So this is what we're watching. I'll show you guys.
Had ik meegenomen om te drinken. Die staat nog steeds op zijn bureau. Zo onaangenaam daar. Daarom zitten wij hier ook wel graag en hij niet. Nee.
Okay.
Ook lichamelijk werkt
So, it's quite lengthy, so we're not going to watch the whole thing, just because of time constraints. So that particular behavior is called lip locking. Angelfish are cichlids. Cichlids do that. Even mine here, these are quite young and these are quite aggressive. So let's quickly look at those. Show you guys what I'm talking about. Sorry about that jerky drop of camera. Try to do this one very more gently. But these little guys are still fighting in here. You might see some of that behavior as we continue to watch them. Okay? So give it a few minutes. Okay, so they're not actually fighting right now, but I did remove the two fighting fish over. And see, they're chasing each other around. So, flip the camera around and explain what's going on. It is basically cichlids fight for territory. It will not stop on itself, no. What's going on, Jacob? What will happen is eventually two fish will pair up, and those two fish will fight the rest of the fish and chase them to a corner and bully them till they die. It's quite possible that through the process you will lose some fish. But this is quite normal, and what you can do is take the fish that are pairing up and remove them into a different tank, and that way you're going to give the other fish a chance to live. So that's something I can advise. Best episodes to breed are probably cockatoides. They breed quite easily in a wide variety of aquarium waters parameters. Usually you still want a low pH of below 7, but they don't need like a 5.2 pH to breed or lower type of deal. Some of them do require quite low pH to breed. So that's something to keep in mind. But our Epistogramma cockatoides seem to breed at neutral pH, so that's something. Oh my god. This guy does not give up. How many accounts does he have? I've deleted. Put user in timeout. It's crazy, right? Crazy people, I'm telling you. But yeah, if you're watching this right now, give it a thumbs up. And let's get to the rest of the work. But coming back to Stephen's question, what you really want to do is to, increase the hiding places in the tank. So the fish, they will pair up. Not the two fish that are fighting, but the two fish that are like trying to fight everybody else. So there'll be a male and a female that's basically kicking everybody else as ours. So those two fish you want to remove and put them into another tank, like these two fish that are in here. So they were fighting. They're young. They're not ready to breed yet, but they were fighting everybody else. So I know they're a pair. They were defending their territory. They were basically chasing everybody away. So here they are in their own tank. They're really pretty, right? They're bred by a geneticist here in Ontario. I'm going to name them blue starburst. So they're really nice. They have like a Bulgarian seal pointer kind of style, but they have blue instead of black in their top and bottom fins. So I'm gonna name them Blue Starburst, and they're a new breed. So I'm gonna be working with these guys. Hopefully try to get some babies and improve the finnage and the size, and do what I do best, which is improve on breeds that are already existing, not necessarily try to create my own. But like, I mean, I am playing around with different things, usually just to strengthen my own gene pool. Like I outcrossed platinums with red cap, with platinum genes, and I got a lot of baby platinum long fins, which are super healthy, and they're not as inbred as my cousin's fish, which are all brothers and sisters from brothers and sisters from brothers and sisters. So this particular outcross is to create more healthier fish for me and my cousin, so that when he gets back from vacation, he has some to take back with him, and also I have some to keep here myself. We do have quite a bit, so I'm pretty happy with the results. We are going to get some new Ultims soon, hopefully. Just waiting until the tanks are set up. I am tired. I'm very tired. I've been working every day for the last like month and a half. But my union is trying to screw me, so that's happening, and I'm fighting them, and I'm going to win, God willing. So I do have a lot of work to put towards that also. I have to get letters ready and recommendations and stuff like that from my employers, stating facts that my union is unlawfully trying to mess with me, simply because of my political stance in life, simply because I am anti-abortion, you know what I mean? So that's why they're hating me. So that's what's going on in my personal life. So I'm dealing with a lot. But yeah, if you want to help out with the channel, thumbs up, helps out quite a bit. Become a member, helps out myself as well as helps you out. Like Steven just messaged me questions. I can get your questions while I'm doing the live stream and stuff like that. And also super chats are always appreciated and welcomed, and super stickers and all that good jazz. So thank you so much. And thumbs up is probably the best thing you can do. Oh, okay. My agent is nice. Said I already paid commission for this. Sweet. She's a good girl. All tips are awesome. Love the wildlife. Definitely. You want to look at mine? Right there. They're definitely one of my favorites. So yeah. Moving along, what we're going to do now is to try to set up the rest of the loop, which is up here. So what I want to do is to have some hooks put in, set up my, I can find, one second, find the rest of my hooks that I purchased from the Home Depot. I bought a bunch of these things. So it's actually bigger, so potentially stronger too. 6-pack. We got 2 of these 6-packs. I'm trying to figure out where the other one is, but at least we have some to work right now. Since we're already here, I want to have most of this done now before I take a break, so that I can feel that I got some work done on my day off. And this needs to get done. Like, these guys need air and ASAP. So these are bigger hooks. They don't like 50 cents more for a 6-pack. So it's not that much of a big deal. But well, they seem to be going easier. There we go. That's going to be much easier. Okay. One down, one to go. Okie dokie. Almost there. Almost there. And we're there. Okay. Got those hooks put in. Next up is to get the 8-pack up on there. Okay. And connect the wire. So let me get some zip ties for this. Give me a second. Got the trusty zip ties. Okay, what's going on, Greg? I don't feed live food. I do not feed live food at all. I mean, I do feed decapsulated brine shrimp and also hatch brine shrimp when I have baby angels. Right now Michael is taking care of all the baby angels, so I don't have to worry about them as much. So he's taking on all that responsibility until we're properly set up here to deal with the baby fish. But when we do have them, that's something I hatch, which is Artemia, which is live baby brine shrimp. But aside from that, nothing else. But if you do want to learn about live food, subscribe to Fish Easy, who is an expert on live food. And he does have quite a bit of live food cultures going, and he teaches people how to make them and all that good jazz. So, I'm quite lucky because I have access to a lot of that, but I don't actually utilize a lot of it myself. It's not something I personally like to do. But, okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to measure it. Get a feel of where it is. Measure it twice, cut once. Okay, so it's about there. And if you are a young person, be careful with this particular tool, which is quite sharp. I don't know if you guys watch mafia movies and stuff like that, old Italian movies. This is what they use to cut people's fingers when they don't pay their debt. So be careful if you're a young person, if you're using that, get help from an adult. So what we're going to do is connect these two components. I'm going to unhook this here just because I don't want to destabilize the hooks that I just put in. And it's pretty straightforward. Plug and put in. And we're just plugging her in. And she's plugged in. And all hooked up. At least on this side. Okay. And we have our air loop coming together. I'm going to put another hook up here just for stability and peace of mind. It's not necessary, but the additional hooks give it more support and just keeps it all together without coming apart. So again, same deal. Got a zip tie. We go up here, find a midpoint, see essentially where I feel like I can support it. Put the hook into the drywall. Pretty straightforward, Now, if you are going to put more weight on this, you would need to reinforce this hook with some type of, like, either going into the stud or using a fastener that can go inside of it. So these are different things to consider, but since my application is pretty lightweight and straightforward, I'm just, you know, using eye hooks right into my drywall, and I'm using it on this drywall, not the wall, so it's easier to like take it apart and put some putty, and it's like brand new, you know. All right, so that's what we're doing there, and essentially what we have left, I'll show you guys now, is to take this wire and connect it to that wire, right? And then put some hooks up top so that it doesn't come apart, you know. Might need a little piece to extend it, but I don't think we would. Just gonna go over there, put some hooks in, see where we need to reinforce it, and then go from there. Okay, got some more hooks. Let's go up there, move our ladder over. Okay. Let's move you guys and girls over. And, oh, the AC feels great. I do have my AC turned on right now, but it hasn't been doing a lot because it's turned on low. Okay. Let's get this guy in here first, and then we'll move over and get another one in. Okay. Got one in. And then the tube's gonna go up here. Think it will reach? I think it will reach. It's a safe connector over there. Might have to move these over a little bit, which is why I like to use flex tube. So it's more versatile, easier to move around, not too much issues that way. So. Something to keep in mind for anybody that's setting this stuff up. So think about your particular situation. Good old plumber steak, definitely yes. Think about your application, how you want it set up, where you want it set up. Is it temporary? Is it something that's going to be forever? Is it in your basement? Is it in your rental property that you're going to, leave and go into a different location eventually? All these things are things to keep in mind and consider before you set up your air loop. A lot of planning makes you have very little headache. So even here, I planned this for a few weeks before I actually went ahead and started setting it up. I brought the different plumbing parts and stuff, everything I needed, whatever, you know what I mean? Even yesterday I went to Home Depot and bought a bunch of stuff just for this particular application. So that way when I start doing it, I'm not stopping for anything except to maybe crack a celebratory beer throughout, achievement points, or to eat some food or something like that. But you know what I mean? I don't have to stop and run to Home Depot in the middle of my activity. So put in plumber steak. Again, if you guys are watching this right now, and girls, and if you know if this stuff is non-toxic and not harmful to fish, let me know. And if you think it is, also let me know. Okay. I'm just going to put plumber steak all across. See? Like a mummy. Okay. Oh my God. Having a tough time hand-eye coordinating. I haven't had any food today because I've been busy paying bills and doing stuff. You know, doing banking. Okay. Good and good. Alrighty. Yeah, buddy. It's non-toxic. There you go. Thank you, Greg. I thought so also, but I just want to make sure. You know, I've been using it since a long time. Fishy Mike, what's up? JLFC Firm MC. Ah, good old plumber state. Yes, sir. What's going on, Marcy? Yeah, so some angelfish have to be rehomed, unfortunately. Yeah. Leo says the freaks come out during the day. Okay, so let's make this last connection, and then we go have a celebratory beer. Maybe after there's a few things I want to finish after before I have a celebratory beer with you guys. Okay, so putting one side of this in. Alrighty. So this tank out there. There's a tank literally sitting on the middle of the floor. It's not a big tank, but it's still sitting on the middle of the floor. Okay, so we're going to go up here. And connect together. Connected. Woohoo! We have connected. Okay, so now I still have to do one more thing here, is to connect this guy to the zip tie. Okay, so give me a second, let me find the zip tie. Okay, got a zip tie. And here we are back. So close to where I need to be. I might not need to put another hook in, just because this looks like it's gonna hold. I mean, eventually I might go around and do it, but right now, or at least for now. But don't be looking at my tushy, guys. Not nice. Not nice at all. Okay. Got it in? Got it in. Yeah. Alright. So, got connected there. That's not good. Gotta go back and fix something over there. Once the air is up and running, I can literally unplug all these wires that are on the floor. There we go. Okay. And you can actually even remove this pump that's sitting in the middle of the floor. And have more workspace to work with. You know? Wouldn't that be nice? Isn't that a song? That's a song, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Okay. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. Still have to go and fix something. I felt it. I felt something moving. Oh, it's that. I gotta go back and fix this now. It's a little bit of tweaking and stuff. Don't mistake it for twerking, because that is definitely not what we're doing. At least not yet. I haven't had that many beers yet. Okay. Alright. Almost there. Now we just have to connect the rest of the loop back to the end here. Show you guys. So that's the other side of the pump, or the other outlet of the T. Pump is inside back there. So let's look at the whole loop first. Give me a second and make this more user friendly. So loop, loop, loop. 8 pack, loop, 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 loop. 20 pack, loop, 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 loop. I mean, we could put more manifolds as needed, so like you can cut in between here or unplug wherever the connector is, put another manifold, have more air. You know what I mean? So this is a straight plug and play setup. Now if you want more air, you can add a second pump. So you can have 2 pumps in there. I'm going to add 3 pumps in total up here. So the same size, 3 of these small pumps just all connected together in the different rooms into the same air loop, pumping air, total air throughout the whole house. So up here is going to have pure air, and it's good. And so what we're going to do now, so we're going to go around the room and make our next connectors. Just need one more connector. Let's hope that I bought enough yesterday. And I did! Woohoo! I did buy enough. I bought one more. Actually, there's one more left. So actually that might be useful to add the bleed valve. Because bleed valves are important. Bleed valves matter, okay, guys and girls? Keep that in mind. And if anybody's wondering what a bleed valve is, I'll show you guys the bleed valve in a second. It is this bad girl, or boy. You can just open this and bleed out air so that it doesn't create too much pressure in your air loop. Okay? I'm just removing this tape. You don't have to completely remove it, but as much as possible. And then I'm going to put plumber's tape on it, which is going to give me the seal that I need. What I want to do, actually I'm using this, so give me a second. Let's move this and have the bleed on this wall here, away from the pump. I know, but you know, I'm only doing this once, so I always say that when it's something you don't have to do every day, I go the extra mile. Even at my job, even here. You know, like a lot of the things we're doing is quite redundant, to be completely honest. But I just like to go the extra mile, just to be safe. But like for this particular fitting, I think I do need to use plumber's tape, but I do understand that for barb to barb, you don't need to. It's redundant. But you know, I like to do it. But you are right. 100%. Okay, so we don't need a lot of tape on here. Just a tiny bit. So what I want to do is potentially get this I should probably use the pliers at this point. Let's go find the pliers, okay? Because I want to get a good seal on this. Okay. And let's unplug this guy. So I want this to be plugged in over here. So unplugged. That's how much force is required to unplug one of these. Okay, let's go find the pliers and a beer. Because I think I deserve one at this point. We're almost at the end of this journey. It's pretty advanced equipment. Okay, so let's highlight Sandy's painting as we go by it. Oh man, I love this painting. And it feels like the horse is coming out of the wall there in the corner. That's why I chose this spot. Once I have a light on it, I think I'm going to put a light from the bottom, lighting it up, or maybe from the top, lighting it down. I'm not 100% sure. It's going to look much nicer. And that's the card she sent me recently, and a feather from her bird. So super nice. If you guys want to buy a painting from Sandy, contact her. She will probably put the link in here. Sandy Diamond. You can find her on social media. She also has a YouTube channel. Sandy, if you don't mind putting the link to your YouTube channel, that would help out quite a bit. And we are going downstairs. I actually haven't fed any of the fish today, so we're not doing that right now, but because we're working. But afterwards, I will go around and feed the fish. But while we're down here, we'll go look at the discus. Okay, first things first. Let me find the pliers. We have a tool area. This is where all the tools are usually at. The pliers are not here right now. So it probably is somewhere else in the room, which I will hunt for. Right now. Okay. Can't find them there. They're usually, in one of three or two or three places. It's not here. I wonder where Michael put the pliers. Okay. All the pipe stuff is here. Okay. I can't seem to find the pliers. So good times. I'm not going to tighten this with my teeth. Actually, I got a few more turns with my hand. I think it's pretty much in. So whilst we're here, let's look at the discus real quickly. There we are. Definitely Carlos. Or escaper. Definitely, buddy. I'm gonna do that in just a few seconds. Okay. Okay. I don't think it's coming off. It's in like, I can actually see it like that far in. So it's pretty good. It's a good seal. I'm not gonna hunt for the pliers right now because I can't find them, and I don't want to waste a lot of time. And also, this particular connector is semi-temporary. because we're going to be unhooking this to connect the rest of the loop. So at that point, I am going to find the pliers and tighten this further. So I'm not too worried at the moment. We have another air pump here. I'm going to show you guys. See, there's another air pump. Gemco linear piston compressor. These things are like workhorses, and I have one more. Oh my god, this guy is back. Alright, I removed him and I reported him, so hopefully he's not going to be back. Okay, so we are back up here on the main top floor, not the main floor, and we are going to be connecting our bleed valve to our hose. Seal. See? Very tight. Toit like a tiger. Very toit. Okay. So now what we need is to connect some more hooks up here and connect the rest of the loop. And yeah, almost there, guys and girls. Almost there. I should probably put a hook up here somewhere to hold this guy in place. So let's do that right now, real quickly. Okay. Oh, this is why I always say I work more when I'm at home than I do when I'm at my job. All right. Once this room is set up, it's going to be easier. The other room is not as complicated, and also not as time sensitive as this particular room is, just because there are already set up tanks in the other room, and not everything has fish in it. This room, all the tanks have fish in it. So okay, that made it easier than I expected. There. Now all we need is a zip tie. Okay. Okay. So we got our bleed valve installed. We got 3 manifolds up, 28 outlets. This room has 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 tanks. So those 28 outlets are going to service those 21 tanks, and any potential breeder boxes that could hang at outside of those 28 tanks. I think it would have been nicer to have another manifold in here, so maybe as time goes I might set up a second manifold here. Now basically what I would do at that point, plug this guy out of here, have him, he's not going to be here anyways, the bleed valve is going to be set up outside the room. There's going to be 2 bleed valves in the 3 pump room. Excuse me. Sorry, not COVID. So there's going to be 2 bleed valves, 3 pumps. Potentially, I'll give the extra bleed valve to Michael for the basement because he needs one, and he's using a turn valve right now, and I think it's nice to have a bleed valve. That is a dedicated bleed valve that has a suppressor on it that reduces the noise. So that's the plan. So this guy will come out of here, and there will be space there. Basically, I can set up a second manifold of 8 if I wanted to. But right now I don't need it because obviously this is just to have air in this room. 28 air lines, more than what I need to run this particular room, so I'm not too worried beyond that point about that. So moving on, what we would have to do is connect a line from here to over there, have 2 more hooks up to hold that line across. Most likely going to use a line that's already up and cut, like this guy for you guys. So see it? Let's see if it's long enough. It's not long enough. I might go downstairs, see if I have another piece that I can use that's longer than this, so I'm going to do that, and we'll go grab a beer while we're down there and celebrate what we've accomplished so far. Plus I'm bloody thirsty. So what I want to do is use the parts that I already have, if possible. Okay, no, there is no other pieces down. Oh, there is. There's a giant piece down here. Actually, they're all scrap pieces, so it might not be the most ideal. I might actually just have to cut a piece off, but I might just use the scrap pieces also. Actually, I might use the scrap pieces just because that way I don't have to cut anything, and because these are not permanent. These connectors that are going in now are basically temporary connectors that are going to be taken apart as the air loop expands to add extensions. There we go. Sandy's painting. Oh, look at that horse. So gorgeous. I love it. It's one of my favorites in the house, actually. I only have like 5 or 6, but that definitely is one of my favorites. And another friend of mine, personal friend, also is going to be making some artwork for us. So stay tuned for that. Different type of work. She does a lot of drip work, essentially dripping paint onto canvases and then creating art. Very colorful stuff. Very nice. I really like her work. So I was talking to her earlier today, and she said, I'm going to make you a collection. So that's fun. Exciting. Alright, found a connector. So we're not going to go all out and try to like do a lot of work with these connectors. These are temporary connectors, just to have the air up and running. And we're going to be connecting this to each other, just like so. Connected, and turn the camera around. There's 56 of you watching. If you're watching this right now, give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out quite a bit. If you're watching this on the replay, also give it a thumbs up. Helps out quite a bit. We're going on like 2 hours now too. So these are temporary connectors. I'm not putting tape or anything, although I probably don't even need to anyways. Like mentioned by several of you guys throughout the stream. Alright. Okie dokie pokey. One down. I just need some hooks up in here. And okay. I'm out of the smaller hooks, which kind of sucks. Oh no, I do have. I bought the perfect amount of hooks for this job for today. But which means I will have to go to Home Depot on Saturday and buy more to do the other room. But at least I have enough to do this room, which is what we need to get done today. So once I make these last 2 connectors, we will turn it on, test it out quickly, and then have a celebratory beer, and I will sign off, okay? Okay. So I'm going to put one right here. Already a zip tie on it, which we're going to use for this particular application. There we go. Done. And the last one, which means I have to move everything back out of here. Get the ladder around. Okay. I don't understand how so many of you are watching and not giving it a thumbs up. That makes no sense. Maybe you don't like the content. I don't know. If you like it, thumbs up. Let me know. Because that's how I know you like this. Not then, you know. I don't know if you like it or not. Feedback is always good. Oh, there's a thumbs up. Good, thank you, whoever you are. Alright. Okay, let's make this last temporary connector and not fall from the ladder whilst we're doing this. And I'll probably move this up here just to give myself some workspace. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Don't be looking at my tushy though. Move this up here so you can see me on my arse. Right? Okay. So to connect right there, I'm going to give it some length here. On this side. So that's where I'm going to have the other connection going. Okay, so I'll show you guys what I'm doing as I'm doing it. There we go. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten nothing all day. I have to go to order food now. Okay, so that's good length there. Good dye. Okay, zip tied up. I can move the matter to get a solid seal. Okay. Whew. That was a lot of work. And now for the moment of fitting. So let's look at the pump. There she is. There's the pump. Junko. Connected properly. I need to get in there, and you guys will see me in a second. Okay. Let's get it past another bar. Maybe even put a hook up here. And that would be bad idea. What I'm doing is moving this clamp up so it doesn't come apart, and I might put another hook up here, like a stronger one, to hold it in place. And this is not going to move at that point. So when you come out of here for a second, find another hook. Grab a zip tie. I'm going to go with a bigger hook this time, just because that's all I have. And also we need a stronger connector here that's not going to fall apart. It's going to be a little bit of pressure there, right? So let's get onto the wall stud here. It's going to be a little difficult to get into. It's going directly into the stud, not the drywall, but a little bit of pressure. I think I can. Some metal siding shit. That's a little bit of work. Okay, let's just do it up here on this side. In the wood now. Put some pressure and push it deep into the wood. There we go. It's in there. And the next one there. Oh yeah. Okay. So we use our trusty zip tie. To zip tie it in place. Okay. This guy back. This annoying human being or person. Let's see. What's going on, Crown Tail? It's definitely hot here also. What's going on, Andre? Hello from Canada. Yep, Sandy Diamond. Oh, all you have to do, I'll show you how to do it actually, it's quite easy. Go on your, like open a separate browser on your computer, open your page, copy the link on the top, and then come into here, and then you can paste it on the comment section. Because you're a moderator, you have the ability to copy and paste direct links to anything you want, essentially. Okay, so I'll also send you a private message and show you how to do it. So that's the benefit of being a channel member actually, is that you have the ability, or I also have the ability to private message you, which is super cool. Okay, so let me get the wire. I don't know if you guys can see me. Here I am. Give me 30 seconds because I need to get this wire out of the way. There we go. Alright. And we're going to plug it in like less than a minute, so stay tuned. If you've been waiting all this time, this is the moment. This is the moment. This is the time to get it right. Don't let the moment pass you by. We're gonna da 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 da. I don't know, good blessing is. It's plugged in. So, no noise. We will definitely unplug everything as time goes. And I plug all these wires into it. Oh, okay. It is not plugged in because the power bar is not plugged in. Okay. And to do that I have to unplug a lot of stuff, including the lights in here. Well, basically the lights that are in here. Alright. Try not to get electrocuted. Might have to go from the top. Yep. There we go. Unplugged it, so no lights right now. Got the wire for the outlet. I gotta see where I'm going though, because I need my phone. Sorry guys. If you're looking at my arse, I'm sorry. Oh yeah. She's plugged in. Sorry guys. Okay. I have a really good agent. So I missed the check. And she contacted the production company to get me my money. And then there was another check where I thought I didn't pay her commissions, so I emailed her and then she emailed me back and said you already paid commission. So she's not a thief, and she's a good agent. So I'm really happy about that. All right, getting the lights back on. Okay. Oh. Finally, I can get these lights onto a timer, and you know, not worry about having to turn them on and off. Every time. I don't know if you guys can hear, but the air is running. So we'll go around the room, turn off all the valves, and we'll go have a beer. And then I'll come back and set up airing all these things. So first things first. We need a different ladder. Okay. There we go. Alright, there's 52 of you guys watching this, so I need to see a lot more likes actually. Okay. And once we plug all these, I'll show you guys how the feed actually works and why we need a feed valve. Okay. Alright. I know I'm neglecting you guys a little bit, and girls, but I want to have this set up before I stop for the afternoon. Okay. Alrighty. Ow. Whew. And also cleaning up while I'm doing this, so I don't have to come back and clean up too much. Put everything where it is. They're basically in a pile together, so when I move over to the other room to do the same thing, I can just move the entire pile over and start over again. But I need some more parts to do the other room, so that is not going to happen today. but we will look at the completed product in a second. Oh. Okay. Just trying to get the taps turned off. There we go. And then this side, I think all of them are turned off. Okay. Alright. All the taps are off. We're gonna go try to turn off the bleed. Without the ladder, this usually reach. There we go. Bleed's on. There's air bleeding from the bleed. So there she is. Okay. 20 taps. 20 taps. I know. He keeps coming back. Eventually he'll get tired and go away. 20 more taps. Loop. Pump connector. This pump is in there. Right there. Pump is already connected. Additional length loop. That's gonna be essentially going up like this, up to the top, and connecting to the rest of the loop, which is gonna run right along this wall, tee into this room, and tee into this room. Gonna go around this room, loop, loop, loop. Second pump is gonna be sitting over there for now. So that will be the 2 pumps, and then we'll have a bleed valve up here and a bleed valve up here. Okay, either on this side or this side, depending on where the pressure is. That's the original loop, and the third loop is going to come around in here, go around this room, and then we'll have a backup pump which is going to be connected over there, which might turn on or not depending on how much air we need. It will be the third pump. So we're gonna buy the third pump. If you guys want to help out with that pump, you can super chat for that. I'm definitely not rich. I definitely work for my money, so as I get more money is when I can afford that. And I would still need a lot of the flex tubing, manifolds, which are, some of them are here. So I have the 2 manifolds for this room. It's only going to be a 20 pack on each side, and essentially that's what's going on. So time to celebrate and answer some questions. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Skipper. What's going on, Steiner? How are you? I did block them, but you can't really block them forever. They keep coming back. This guy's been you know, it keeps coming back. So 300 seconds is all we can do. YouTube's all-inclusive package, you know what I mean? That's what you get when you're all-inclusive. Facts. So last look at the air system before we leave the room. There it is. That's how I want it to look like. Obviously this little bit here needs to be a little bit worked on. The other side over there is what it's supposed to look like. And also this is temporary, so this is coming off. You know what I mean? Might put another 8-pack here and connector to go across to the rest of the house. Okay, so that's the setup of the air system. We spent 2 hours doing this, basically start to finish. That's how long it took me to set it up. And if you are doing a fish room and you bought all the plumbing parts and everything and already ready to go, that's how long it usually takes to set up this air system, or a little bit less or a little bit more depending on how fast you work and how efficient you are at doing this. I was definitely not being very efficient. I didn't use the drill. I lost my drill bit. So all these were not in my favor, but we still got it done. You have vampire, lyre-tail, swordtails. Very nice. Okay, we got a beer from my fridge, and now it is time to go drink this celebratory beer because we got our air system set up. So I'm gonna let you guys and girls go. I'll probably crack it and you know, take a couple of sips with you, but then after that I'm gonna be doing my own thing. I do still have a bunch of work to do here, pay bills, you know, contact my agent, so on and so forth, answer emails. Work never stops. But thank you so much for being here. And Steiner, thank you so much for stopping by. Steiner is one of my oldest, he is my oldest member in the channel. He's been a channel member for like I think 14 or 15 months now. Steiner has some really nice fish. There's a video of his fish room in the channel. There's also a new video probably going to come out once he updates with the new, because yeah, he has a lot of new stuff since that video. So go check it out and stay tuned for the next one. And I also have a fish room tour that I recorded at the old facility, which I'm editing right now. So I'll probably get to that and get that out in the next couple of days. Hopefully, you know, by the weekend or, you know, a little after. So thank you so much for staying tuned. And cheers. Oh yeah, it's real cold too. I love it. This is the best. It's the best part of doing work. Farmer Levy says, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" It's good. I just set up the air system. Let's get to 40 thumbs up. Yeah, it does help out quite a bit. Let's get to 50 thumbs up. There's 50 of you watching. I mean, I don't know why people watch something and they don't want to give it a thumbs up. But if you don't like it, then give it a thumbs down. But if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Helps out quite a bit. There's another thumbs up. Mellow Planet Aquatics, how are you? Got air? Yes, sir. Did I buy? Yes, buy a juvenile group. Juveniles are good. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna miss a bunch of LP10. What's going on? How are you? If I missed you, I'm sorry. Greg Jones for Barb to Barb. Yep, we went there. Fishy Mike. Okay, we said hi to everybody. I will for you, Steiner. I will definitely drink one more for you. I'm gonna order some food and eat. Finish this beer. Go back in there. Try to plug in all the air system. You know, like, and have air into the tanks. You know, do those little things that I need to do today before I go to bed. And unplug all the air pumps that are in that room, creating all the noise. And that way it will be much quieter room which we can film in. It will be less messy. And then I can also start thinking about the next room over, have the air system going up in there, and have everything start plugging in, and you know, do all the little things that need to happen throughout the house. So little by little it's coming together. I'm really grateful. Very nice, Farmer Levy. Thank you. Okay, let's go look at the discus because Steiner's also here. And these are probably my favorite fish to look at when I'm drinking beer. Oh, what happened? Okay, we're back. We are back. Yeah. All right. Okay, let me get the light on up in here. My stand is coming apart. I need a new stand. Okie dokie. Here we go. Oh, got air? Got a lot of air. What? Look at the amount of air we're pushing. Got the air system set up down here also. Look at how much air we have in these tanks. There we go. I'm sorry about the jerky motion, but these are definitely my favorite fish to feed and watch while I drink beer. I will do my best, Steiner. This is relaxed time right now. So, it's a good treat after a long, hard amount of hours of work. I put in quite a lot of work today too, so. What's going on, Daniken? Kenny E in the house. How are you doing, buddy? If you guys have not subscribed to Kenny E's channel, subscribe to Daniken Aquatics. Super fun live streams. I mean, bro, like you guys, I watch the replays sometimes and I'm dying. Like if anytime when I watch you and Danny, oh my God, man, you guys are the best. A hoot and a half, yo. I'm telling you, subscribe to their channel and join in for their live stream Sunday. I believe it's at 9 p.m. I sometimes miss it because I'm working on Monday morning, but I watch the replay on my drive to work or like when I'm on my lunch break sometimes. It's like, yo, it's hilarious, you guys. So thank you so much for being here, Kenny. So yeah, these are the Discus that Michael bred a few months ago. These are some of his new creation. These are strawberry rams. So we're the only ones on the planet with these fish. Michael created these from scratch. I don't know if you can see, but the females are spectacular. Let's look at some of these young females. Look at that. That's a strawberry female. That's a strawberry male. The males have the same kind of color, some like a little bit lighter. Basically, they're missing black on a lot of the belly markings. So it's like a more like a powdery blue. Special breed. He crossed two different strains to create this. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'll let him reveal that. But these are his creation. These are young fish, 3 months old, ready to breed. I'm expecting eggs any day now. And so stay tuned to Fish Easy to find out more information on these strawberry rams, first generation from outcross. So these are super nice. We're expecting them to breed through at this stage and to produce at least 75% babies that have this characteristic moving forward, if not more. So that's the goal. We will update you guys most likely on Fish Easy. So subscribe to Fish Easy and stay tuned. But these are possibly one of my favorites right now. This female is stunning. Look at that. That's a pretty fish. So I'm really proud of Michael for doing that. Really appreciate him. I know I say it all the time to him as well, but I want to highlight him real quickly. And these fish that he created, super pretty, eh? Super nice. So I really like them. And down below we have some more Discus. Same lineage, brothers and sisters. I have not fed these guys yet today, so let's find some food. Let's go upstairs and find some food and feed these guys and girls before we go. Because I'm already down there or down here. Not anymore. I'm going up now. My dog is like staying at the staircase because I yelled at her earlier. There we go. Okay. So where be some food? Okay, we found some bug bites. So whilst we're up here, let's feed these guys also. Okay, here we go. There we go. It's literally all I'm doing today is feeding fish, feeding myself, setting up there, putting in the work. It's a day off to do work. That's a good day though. Alright. Let's look at them eat for a second. I like feeding these guys. There's some super red plecos in there also, keeping the tank clean and stuff and growing up together. My pleasure, Danikin. Yeah, honestly, you guys have a really good live stream. It's very fun and it's very informative. And honestly, for Sunday night, it's probably the best thing on YouTube if you're a fish person. Well, that room we were in is Michael's room. Steven says just set up summer tubs. Amazing. So, no salt water yet, but it's coming. It's coming. So these tanks downstairs in the basement used to belong to Bob Wilson. Okay, so these are his tanks that Michael bought. So Michael purchased all these tanks from Bob Wilson when Bob Wilson retired, and the pumps and the air systems and everything. These tanks here also belong to Michael, and as well as all these tanks here. These are also his fish. So essentially, yes, these are his tanks and his fish that are in the basement of the house. Alright, let me bring the camera up so we can see the fish whilst we feed them. Don't be looking at my tushy, okay? I'm telling you guys. there'll be like some fishy exposure, and don't be looking at it. And we will put some food up top also. Okay. Let's look at them whilst they're eating. So there, everybody's eating here. Everybody's eating up here. Doing well, growing well. I just fed them Bug Bites color enhancing formula. I want to get good color out of these Discus. I want this peppering to go away, so that's something I'm working on right now. This one's actually becoming much better colored already. This peppering needs to go. I want them to be more clean, like this guy here. It's getting much cleaner. So it's the food that's making the difference. A lot of red pigment food. I also want these guys to turn more red as they grow. There's some nice ones in here, but my favorites are down here. This guy right here is one of my favorites, the one in the middle. There's some really nice bright ones in here. Like, I like the really brownish red ones. I feel like they're gonna have the best color. Like that one in the middle, right there. And so we'll see as they grow. But this is what's going on in the fish room. So that's the update I have for you guys. Steven Pina just set up summer tubs. Congratulations. Summer tubs are super fun actually. I have 3 set up outside with no fish in it yet, but I definitely want to put some fish in there soon. But yeah, they are definitely a fun way to grow out fish, especially if you are in more temperate parts of the world. Definitely more economic than tanks, but unfortunately we are in Canada and the temperature swings quite a bit throughout day and night. It's about a 10 degree Celsius swing, which is about 20 to 25 degrees Fahrenheit swing between day and night on certain days, and so it's not the most feasible thing to do with some of these more delicate fish. So these guys need to be in tanks with heaters and stuff, especially at this age. You don't want to take a chance and have stunted growth. But you can see clearly the peppering on these ones are gone for the most part. They're quite orange. They've been here only for like 2 weeks now. Just the food, the variety of different red pigment enhancing food, I believe, is making a big difference in them. So we're going to continue to do that and continue to work on these and to get them to the right color before they are ready to go to market. And we're also gonna keep some of these guys. I'm gonna end up keeping at least a pair or 2 out of this particular group to grow out for myself and to pair up. Like this big one here, I really like. Some of the orange ones, like this guy here, I like. This one's nice. This one's nice. I pretty much like all of them. You know what I mean? This one's nice. This one I really like. The one in the back. This one I like also. So yeah. They're very nice, they're really pretty, and I'm really happy with what's going on so far. I'm not going to be able to sit exactly where I'm sitting going on in the future, because there's going to be another row of tanks right here. These tanks that are sitting on the floor are going to go here. And then there's racks outside with similar sized tanks. They're all going to get set up on top of each other essentially. And we'll have the ability to see all the tanks. There'll be a place to go in between them to work and stuff, but there'll be less room to film. But that's a sacrifice we're making to have the maximum amount of tanks in the basement in terms of large tanks, and also have quite a bit of space around them so we can get in and out and do all the necessary work we need to do, like plumbing and things like that sort behind the tanks. So that's something that we've considered. Michael really wanted the tanks pushed out of out from the walls a good distance, and I totally agree. So we've moved the tanks quite a bit from the walls to give ourselves space to work in behind the tanks and around the tanks, while sacrificing some of the space in the front of the tank where we might be able to sit and film and to sit and enjoy the fish as much as we might like to. So that's the sacrifice we decided to make. Even though this place is quite large, we do have quite a bit of tanks, and pretty much by the end of next month, my goal is to have almost all the tanks up and running, or at least ready to go, to have fish in them, so I can start buying new fish and filling them up, and also adding some of the babies that we're breeding here into the new tanks and stuff. So thank you so much. That's the update I have. I hope you guys are all having a great Wednesday, and I hope you all have a great week. I will probably not be able to live stream Friday as I usually do because I'll be working late on Friday. Tomorrow and Friday I'm working really long, so I won't be able to. But I'll try my best to do on Saturday, and I'll definitely do one on Sunday like I usually do around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if I don't do one on Saturday, catch me on Sunday. And also go check out all the other videos that I have posted, and there's new videos coming up as I get more time. The summer is quite a busy time for me with work, but you know, as winter comes along, I will probably not be working 5 to 6 days a week, so I will have a little bit more time to work in here as well as do more videos and also create more live streams and cool content. Please support the movement, become members. It does help you out quite a bit by becoming a member. Give this video a thumbs up, it helps me out quite a bit. Oh, this guy's back. There we go. So thank you so much. I love you all. God bless you. And I will see you soon on the next video. Okay? Alright, we're just going to sign off. And God bless you all. Bye.